Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Cindy Daychuk with Queen Bee Creations, and thanks for joining me for 30 days of Christmas ornaments, a challenge that unfortunately I set for myself, so no one else to blame for this. Today's video, we're going to be using these wood coasters that I got from Amazon, so I'll look for the link and I'll download it for you, but you know, a wood round woodwork, if you don't have that. You know, when you're thrifting, you can often get coasters. So you could do those in rounds. You could do it in a square. If I was doing it with a square, I'd probably turn it so it's more a bit of a diamond shape. You'll see why as we go, but they're super cute, super fun little crafts, and I'm gonna pull you in so you can see what we're doing, and they're just really cute. Hang on. All right, for this, you need some kind of ribbon or flat cording or something like that. And you need to have, for this size coaster, and just so you know, I have already taken liberty of painting it white, and then I just painted blue on the top and some white dots for snowflakes. So this becomes our background. I've drilled a hole in the top, and so I kept that in mind, right? So nothing magical about the painting. I painted white both sides, but I only painted the blue on the front because that's where our design is going to be. And for this, we need to have, I keep saying 5, but it's really 6 2-inch pieces. Let me just use this guy. All right. So we're going to get our slice, our little 2-inch pieces. And I actually only need 5 because I have 1 done. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue them into this little shape. So how we do that, I'm just using some hot glue, so careful of your fingers, but it tends to work best because it dries so fast. We're going to put a little bead of the hot glue across one end, and then we're going to turn our ribbon so it's all good side up and just bring it to match. So we end up with this little kind of triangular shape. And then we set that one aside. So little bead of glue on the good end. Oops, didn't hold that one long enough. And again, face up. I'm going to do this guy again. See if my glue's still good. Once you've got your 6 little kind of triangular pieces, your little ribbon pieces done, you want to take some kind of a little stem. I'm just using pieces of stick from the backyard, but you could use anything that you got that's going to be the stem for your little tree. And then we're going to take our pieces, put a dab of glue on the back, start in the center, kind of over top of that. And we're going to do 3 across the bottom. And just line them up kind of side by side. And I just decided to do kind of a funky tree, so you can do these in any color, any pattern that you want, obviously. All right, so that's our first row. And then we are going to stack our second row in between. So we want to start with an odd number on the bottom, and then our even number goes in between each of those areas. And then our last one goes on top. And this guy just needs a little dab of glue to hold him down. Perfect. And you can finish this off however you want, right? The top of your tree. If you've got little star beads, or you have, you know, you could do a little mini acorn or some berries and some greenery. Maybe that's what I'll do for this one. I have some of these little berries, and whoops, use some cutters instead. There we go. So I'll just stick a little bit of greenery on this guy and some berries, and I'm going to take some thin red ribbon and put that through the hole, and then we'll be done, and I'll show you what it looks like. They're super fast, super cute, especially they're very fast if you do all of the painting, you know, one day, and then they're all done and ready to go, and then you can do all of your ribboning the next day. Works great. And there's our finished little ornament. It's lovely because it's got this 2D effect, right? It's sticking out. But I also did one with, this is actually candle wicks for like an oil lamp wicks that I happen to have. Who knew? I don't know why I have that. But that gave a cool look and texture to it. And then I did some rickrack, right? You know, this stuff. I did that as well. So don't think that you're just limited to ribbons, although with ribbons, you know, you've got so many different colors and so many different looks, but different ways of adding texture to these. I just think they're adorable. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you as always, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you on some of the others. There's so many more. Until then, take care.